Hey guys, tomorrow in class we're working on power cleans and power clean technique. So I wanted to make this video just to show you one of the most common mistakes that beginners make when they're learning the power clean, and that is, we're going to call it the early arm bend. So essentially what happens is we have this expression in weightlifting, say when the arms bend, the power ends. And what that means is that when you bend your elbows, essentially you're just pulling with your arms, your hands, and your arms, and you're losing the force that you can produce kinetically off the ground with your feet, your legs, your hips, and you're losing all the athleticism of essentially jumping or really aggressive tearing the weight off the ground and hauling it up onto your shoulders. Instead, when you bend the arms early, you're just pulling with your arms. Now Ashley has, and you often see this with people who have big upper body strength, and Ashley has very strong upper body strength for a woman, and this weight is not very heavy, so she can easily just sort of flip it up with her arms, but this is going to limit her as we get into heavier weights like 1 rep maxes and things like that, and she's essentially going to miss the lifts because she's pulling with her arms, not using all the force of her legs. So we're going to watch this in slow motion, and you'll see that almost immediately she has got bent elbows like that, and her hips are still bent. So she hasn't opened up, and she's just pulling with her arms at this point. What I would love to see, let me go back, is for her to get to this position where her hips open, but I want her arms to still be straight at this point. Because if she can jump and then shrug with the straight arms, she'll get so much more force into the barbell on the way up. I hope that makes sense. So she's here, the arms bend almost immediately. I want them to still be straight at this point, and they're not bent out like this. Because when the arms bend, the power ends. Now, we're going to see if we can compare this to a different video. Alright, here on the right hand side now is a video of me doing a power clean, and you're going to see that the setup position is the same as what Ashley's looked like, straight arms. Alright, and now as the lift begins, you'll see my arms are straight, again, my arm is straight, the arm is still straight. It's still pretty nice and straight. Even here, what we're looking at is that the arm is still straight. Okay, I haven't bent my elbows. And then right there is where the elbow bends. But it's even bending back in a straight line. So all the way from the ground up, the arm straight, comes up, up, it's still straight, comes back, I lean back, the arm is still straight, that's still nice and straight line, and then the elbow is going to bend. But right here, my hips are extended, I'm up on my toes, so I've basically gotten all the power I can from the ground. Feet, hips, arms, ankles, we call this position triple extension. So you're fully extended at the ankles, the knees, and the hips. And that is going to make the weight just leap up to your shoulders. So, come on in tomorrow and let's work on not bending those arms early.